is the president of the Rapid Africa Plan, the fast-track modernization of Africa, the initiative that is on the ground, putting together the organizational process to lift Africa from its underdeveloped state to the highest level of development, leading every nation in 40 years. By 2063, Africa will be leading, driven by the Rapid Africa Plan. We have a board called the Rapid Africa Plan Board, the custodian of the vision and the plan that will lift every African nation into the future, raising the standard of life of the African as a united people, one nation. Never mind the languages. One economy, one industry, one society, one powerful people. I want to say today, I want to condemn with every word that is in the dictionary and the condescension that is deserved and deserves. I want to condemn the actions of the president of Nigeria, President Buhari, who came in and said, if I don't do it, if I don't make it, it is your right to show by example. And today, he's showing the colors of what he is, a para-neo-colonialist. In other words, an agent who is moving in parallel and support of the British suppression of the rise of the African. That's what he is. My brothers and sisters, this is about sovereign stewardship. He was given the stewardship by the sovereignty of the people of Nigeria. Now, the owners of the state of the next economy of Nigeria are saying, this is not it. By intent, by sovereign intent, a government is formed so that people can enterprise in peace and in security, externally and internally. The soldiers have the sole purpose of protecting the people from external threats and external fight and war. The police are there for nothing else but to protect the society from internal threats of individuals or groups of people. And now the police, a police arm goes and murders people, and now they come and say, this is not what we put this system in place for. This is not what the Constitution says. There's nothing in the Constitution that says that. President Buhari is guilty. Before the fact, during the fact, and after the fact, he's found guilty of walking the journey of oppressing and suppressing the rise of a people. There's no worse sin in any nation than oppressing the rise of a people. A nation is made vibrant and explosive by its youth. When you suppress the youth to vent and to direct and to monitor and control what is happening to their enterprise, to their future, to their legacy. There's only one model, one designed by the British to oppress the rise of the African and followed by every Western nation. And the African leadership has become the drivers of that. And today, in this transformational, revolutionary time, Buhari is showing his true colors. We cannot have that. We cannot have the old geriatric cane walkers impeding, stopping, oppressing our children and stopping their enterprise. The economy of Africa, the massive trillions and trillions of dollars of the economy of Africa belongs to the youth. Why should they allow the existing transformational indigent? He has no ideas about the future of Africa, the future of Nigeria. I ask every youth who understands where Africa is going, who must understand the future of Africa, this future and the power, economic, industrially, commercially, in your country belongs to you. You must not allow geriatric cane workers to prevent you, to take what is yours. I want to say, we're going to do it in a civilized way, for a start. Sankara says, if we have caution and a little organization, we will succeed. In this time, it is walking away, the country to walk away from things that don't work. Like the government system that is Buhari is running. And a lot of other African nations. You need to dare invent the future, the youth. But today, in representation of the youth, as parents, we have packaged the future for you in the RIOT ACT, the African Master Reset. You press the reset button to drive Africa and read the RIOT ACT and saying, enough is enough, enough is enough, to the African leadership who's supporting the idea that the African must not rise for 6 decades. And now, it's been extended by the African leadership that is saying the youth must not rise, must not be empowered, must not become. You cannot allow that. That's why you have the manual, the RIOT ACT. And you, on the ground, the Rapid Africa Plan Board is on the ground and driving the organizational process that will package and drive the next enterprise, the next economy. Worry not my children in Nigeria. Worry not my brothers and sisters in Nigeria. Worry not. It's time for change. There's nothing as powerful as an idea whose time has come. It's time for the rise of Africa. It's time for the transformation of Africa. It's time the children of Africa are given the opportunity, or must take the opportunity, to drive their own enterprise. It's their right. It's their cause. They have a cause. Do they not have a cause? Buhari has failed as the custodian, sovereign custodian of the power to drive the enterprise of Nigeria. He has failed as the leader, the visionary leader of Nigeria. He has not changed anything. He knew it when he got into power, because in Africa, you get into power when there's no budget to drive it. What are you going to do? He knew it. All about himself. The time has changed. My brothers, our children, you must stand your ground. You must stand your ground. You must take your reputation as the honors, as the heirs to the estate of Africa, a massive wealth of 3 billion people, a leading continent in 50 years. It's yours. Go for it. Stand, 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 stand. We are behind you. Stand. It's time to stand. It's time to stand. It's time to stand for what is yours, for your estate, Africa. It's time to stand on neo-colonialism, the residue of colonialism. It's time to stand on the imperialism of China. It's time to stand on the totalitarian rule of the African, the suppression of the African. Nkrumah said, we don't live in shacks by choice. The system has been designed so that the African cannot rise by the British and the Western nations, and now applied by the leadership. It must stop. It's time for it to stop. It's time. It's our time.